Hey guys, well, I'll move this out of the way. Hero time! So yeah, I rebuilt the hero deck. I think it's pretty good still. It's still pretty much a rogue option at this point. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a rogue option. Like, it's very consistent, but really your only extender is Hero Lives and Vision Hero Vion. Like, if they stop your Stratos, or even if they do stop your Stratos, if they stop your increase, you're pretty fucked, especially with Call by the Grave at 1. And there's no, like, tactics can't really help you for that. Like, you really need a cross-out designator for it. So yeah, so I'm going to do this real quick. We got ourselves 3 Stratoses, Heart and Soul of the deck. Very, very good. Searcher, pop back row, solid. 2 Shadow Mist. He's your Searcher when sent to the graveyard. When special summon, you could Searcher Mass Change. Solid card. We got 1 Liquid Soldier. Honest Neos is such a bitch card to play around. And yeah, Liquid Man is still Liquid Man. You can still use it for fusion and able to make your garbage. So here you go for the Vision Hero package. We got right here 3 Vision Hero, Varus, 2 Vions, 2 increase. You need to run 2 increase. If you run 1, you draw into it. Your entire package is useless, so you need 2. 2 Vions because he's still a good starter. And Vision Hero is probably one of the best extenders this deck has. Boom. So we got right here. I do run the Destiny Hero package, so I do run these bad boys and Plasma. Yeah, I do run all this. The upside's too good for you not to run this engine. It's a good extender, which you really need in this deck. Like, yeah, you run a couple bricks, but like you already run a lot of bricks in this deck to begin with. So I feel like that's good. Speaking of bricks, you run 1 Adjusted Gold. This is a really damn good brick. This gets you out of so many sticky situations, and honestly, this is a really good card. Not worth $130 though. So I'm gonna do the hand traps now. 3 Veilers, 3 Ash, and 3 Imperms. I feel like Imperm and Veiler are almost the same thing, so I like to negate stuff, and Ash is probably one of the best generic hand traps in the game, so yeah. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Yeah. For the monsters, that'll be it. So we got ourselves 3 calls and 1 reinforcement of the army, and 1 hero lives. They're all consistent 2 cards. They'll get through your board a lot faster, a lot quicker. Get to what you need to get. It's a really solid card, all things considered. 3 Mass Change, really good for OTK. Dark Claw is still a pain in the ass to deal with. And yeah, good for OTK, especially. Love it for that. So we also have 3 Fusion Destinies. I already touched about it a little bit. I feel like it's too good not to run. You make your cards and you kind of just sit on your Dystopia. You burn them. You can make Dangerous and extend more. Like, Fusion Destiny, like, before Call went to 1, you could get away with not running it, but now that it's at 1, I feel like you have to run it. Pretty much. So here you go. 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. I feel like this format, especially with Herald being out, you can't run that one card, the Herald. With Herald running around, you can't run Droplets. So Droplet isn't nearly as good. Once the Needle Fiber combo gets hit, fucking these will definitely be replaced by Droplets, and you'll be OTKing left and right. Alright, so the 1-ofs, you got ourselves 1 Poly, Miracle Fusion, and Dark Calling. All these are searchable, and all these are very useful to your combos. Alright, so I will do the extra deck. Here you go. There are 2 Crusaders and 1 Wonder Driver. If you're running the Destiny package, I recommend running 2, so that way you could recycle all your shit and then get all your stuff back. This card is a really good extender also. Ah, whoops. Wait up. Oh, okay. My bad. Like I was counting something. My dubs, dog. So here you go. For the mask change, for the mask package, I do run 2 Dark Law. This card's really good. It's kind of like your, I'm not gonna say it's your heart and soul, but it's definitely your best. Definitely your best mask change card, in my personal opinion. Going first, especially. Well, nah, I take that back. There's one card that's slightly better, but this card's so good. Like, people still have a hard time. Macrocosmos is at 1 for a reason, and this card, you could also banish a card from your hand, which is so good. Here you go. We got 1 Anki, helps for OTK, searches your mask change also when you do damage, and yeah, it's just solid all around. 1 Blast. There's some instances where they try to Fog Blade or negate your Stratos, so when they target it, you just activate Blast. You just dodge the hand trap that it targets. And then we got 1 Acid Destiny. Excuse me. Acid and Absolute Zero is still to this day one of the most deadliest combos in the game. So I'm gonna do the Vision, 1 Vision Hero Trinity. He OTKs, very solid card. Here you go, these 2, and then this guy. This guy searches your Miracle Fusion. You usually fuse this guy out first. Both of these, I have both of these on here. One's for OTKing, and the other one's for going first. So this is the going first card. This is the going second card. There's situations where I do summon this guy, and boy does he fucking show up. Here you go. So for the Destiny hero, 1 Dangerous, 1 Dystopia. If you don't really have that much extenders, I will run Dangerous and get your Shadow Mist in your graveyard and search your Stratos. If not, Dystopia is a Trident, pretty basically. If it's attack point switch, so yeah, it's just solid. And of course, your get out of jail free card, freaking Malicious Bane. It wipes out your opponent's board. It makes it so much easier to OTK. So, you know what? I'll talk about my side. Why not? Here you go. I will start with this. The Gamma package. I feel like playing against certain decks like Dinos and like mostly Dinos, because this deck has a hard time against Dinos. You could Gamma their Miscellaneous Saurus while it's in the graveyard, and then their turn essentially ends. 3 Nibiru. I really like this card, but I feel like this card now against the meta works best when you're playing against when you have another hand trapper in your hand. Yeah, it's really, really good. Just not against the meta. I would rather have a bunch of hand traps to stop it than a Nibiru and a bunch of hand traps. That's just me personally. And plus the token is a pain in the ass to get over. And Invoke Dogmatica is a thing. 3 Mystic Minds. I know, disgusting. 3 Mystic Minds. But this card's so freaking good, bro. Like, you could activate this on your opponent's, like, going second, and then your opponent's kind of fucked. It's pretty funny activating this. Like, they lose so hard. Here you go. 3 Cosmic Cyclones for back row decks. Because this deck has a semi-hard time going second, playing against like Alter Guys and Guru. They stun you too much and you're kind of fucked. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my deck profile. I like it. I like heroes a lot still. I feel like it needs either more extenders or it needs an Omni Negate for this deck to be extremely, like, really good. Till then, I feel like it's a good going second deck. But even with that, like, the thing with this meta is like so predicated at going first, because there's so many they have so many cards that could look at your hand and just rip cards out of it, and it's just so annoying to deal with against, especially with the rogue deck. Yeah, and then Call by the Grave to 1 really hurts the deck. Like, Cross Out Designator, like, it should solve the problem, but you're gonna have to run the problem too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna do a Phantom Knight deck profile, if not a Cyber Dragon one. We'll still wait and see, guys. Till then, guys, peace out.